Hi.
Good. I just got in. I think I must have misunderstood you. Well, I know that long, but I'll talk to you later. speech. Mic check, 1, 2. That looks pretty good. Sure do have it turned up loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome everyone to historic Memorial Stadium on the campus of Asheville High School for tonight's matchup between the Mountaineers from Tuscola and your Cougars of Asheville High. Tonight is a special night as it is our first home game in over 14 months. On this special night, we would like to take a moment to recognize our senior class and their families. Number 3, Israel Walker. Escorted by his sister, Anaya Griffin. Israel plans to play football next year. He would like to thank his family and friends for their continued support. Senior number 3, Israel Walker. Number 6, Lamarius Jones. Escorted by Shara Jones and his father, Lamont Jones. Lamarius plans to join the military and play baseball after graduation. He would like to thank Coach Bett, Coach Swain, and Coach Hilliard for all that they have done for him. Senior number 6, Lamarius Jones. Number 12, Kamari Jenkins. Escorted by Ebony Jenkins, his mother, and RJ, his brother. Kamari plans to play football at Ashford University in the fall. He would like to thank his brother, his mother, and his entire family. Without them, he would not be where he is today. Senior number 12, Kamari Jenkins. Number 14, Kyrie Jones. Escorted by his mother, Kamaya Jones, and his brother, Raekwon Jones. Kyrie plans to begin working following graduation. Kyrie has too many people to name, and he appreciates everyone's help and support. Senior number 14, Kyrie Jones. Number 21, Vasily Paul. escorted by his mother, Sophia Paulk, and father, William Paulk. Vasily plans to play college football next year and has several different scholarship offers. Vasily would like to thank the whole coaching staff as well as his family. Senior number 21, Vasily Paulk. Ben Scott, number 34, escorted by his mother, Catherine Scott, and father, Joe Scott. Ben plans to play college football in the fall next year with several different options on the table. He would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers, as well as his teammates for their continued love and support. Senior number 34, Ben Scott. Number 42, Cantor Clark, escorted by his mom, Kelly Pipinger Clark, and his father, Shane Clark. Cantor plans to attend Appalachian State University and major in exercise science. Cantor would like to thank his family, friends, as well as his current and former coaches. Senior number 42, Cantor Clark. Number 50, Tama McDonough, escorted by his mom, Molly McDonough Leota, and dad, Patello Leota. Tama has signed to play football at Yale University. He would like to send a special thank you to his grandparents, Jim and Judy. Senior number 50, Tama McDonough. Number 52, Garrett Martin, escorted by his mom, Sherry Martin, and father, Bart Martin. Garrett plans to attend Appalachian State University in the fall. Garrett would like to thank his parents for their continued support and direction. Senior number 52, Garrett Martin. Number 55, Eric Good, escorted by his mother, Erica Good, and dad, Lance Good. Eric plans to go straight to work after graduation. He would like to thank everyone that has helped him get where he is today. Senior number 55, Eric Good. Number 61, Cole Bullock, escorted by his mom, Joanna Bullock, and dad, Mark Bullock. Cole plans to go to college following graduation. Cole would like to thank his parents, friends, and coaches throughout his high school career. Senior number 62, Cole Bullock. Number 62, Jabril Gay, escorted by Amre Fall and Fatou Gay, his sister. Jabril plans to attend a 4-year college and study criminal justice and criminology while in the Army Reserve. He would like to thank his coaches and his family for always being there for him and their constant support. Senior number 62, Jabril Gay. Number 66, Trey Reed, escorted by his mom, April Solomon, and his stepdad, Leon Solomon. Trey plans to attend college in the fall. Trey would like to thank all of his coaches for their help, his mother and stepdad for being there through it all, his teammates for pushing him and motivating him to make him better. He would also like to thank his dad for allowing him to take over where he left off, as well as his brother, Roger Reed, for being an important role model in his life. Senior number 66, Trey Reed. Number 83, Liam Boyd, escorted by his mom, Emily Boyd, and dad, James Boyd. Liam plans to take a postgraduate year before entering college in the fall of 2022 to study pre-med and become an orthopedic surgeon. He would like to thank his friends, family, coaches, teachers, and everyone who has helped him become who he is today. Senior number 83, Liam Boyd. Number 84, Emery Honeycutt, escorted by Andrea Honeycutt, his mom, and Tom Honeycutt, his dad. Emery plans to join the Marines after graduation. Emery would like to thank his mom and dad, as well as his grandfather, Tom Honeycutt Sr., and his girlfriend, Alexis Whitney. Senior number 84, Emery Honeycutt. Coach Radford and the entire coaching staff would like to thank these seniors for their hard work, dedication, and leadership, especially during this unprecedented time. The way they have handled the adversity thrown in front of them speaks volumes to their character and leaves no doubt about their future successes. They have set high standard for teammates and future Cougars to follow. Everyone, please join me in giving one more round of applause to the senior class of 2021.
Fans, we ask that you please be patient with us tonight. This is our first time working this merger between the WNC Sports Network and the Cougar Sports Network. We are still making some technical adjustments. Also, I'll be joined at about halftime by the founder of the WNC Sports Network, Canio Costanzo. This early kick has presented an extra challenge to Canio tonight. And also, I will be learning 2 brand new teams here. So give me some time to make some adjustments to names and numbers, and I'll try to do a great job of bringing you the audio for this ball game. Captains are at midfield. For Asheville, I see junior Micah Ward, number 44. I see senior Tama McDonough, number 50. He's a 6'5½", 225-pound player that I know is a big standout for Asheville. And I see quarterback Khalil Conley, number 9. And the official has made the toss. The Cougars will receive the kickoff, and the Mountaineers will get the ball to start the second half. So again, so glad you're with us on the Cougar Sports Network and on the WNC Sports Network. It's Mountain Athletic Conference football in Asheville, North Carolina at beautiful Asheville Memorial Stadium. Mountaineers are on the field, and here come the Cougars from the end zone to our right. Asheville High School getting a nice round of applause from their fans. All right, we're ready to get underway. I see number 5, Heff Finley, moving deep to receive for the Cougars. Kicking off for the Tuscola Mountaineers, number 15, Max Reister. He's a senior. The kick does go to Finley. Catches the ball at the 10. He's to the 15, the 20. He's got a lane. Moving to the outside. Pushes over a tackler. Still on his feet at the 50, the 45, and knocked out of bounds at the Tuscola 43-yard line. A great return by Asheville's sophomore Heff Finley. And the Cougars have great field position to start this ball game. Again, fans, bear with me. I am working this game by myself right now. We've got an early start that's provided a challenge for us this evening, and I'm going to be working on names and numbers and getting them to you as quickly as I can. Right now we've got a Mountaineer who is injured on the field. cannot see that player's number right now. So we've got an official timeout on the field. Just underway here at Asheville Memorial Stadium, still 11:50 left in the first quarter. And unfortunately, an injury on the very first play. If you are just joining us, Asheville's sophomore, Hef Finley, fielded the kickoff on the 10-yard line and brought it all the way to the Mountaineer 44-yard line. A great first play for the special teams of Asheville High School. And the Mountaineer is on his feet and is moving off the field on his power somewhat. He's getting a lot of help from training staff, so we certainly hope that he will be all right. And the teams are approaching the line of scrimmage, and we are ready to go. Quarterback for Asheville is number 7, Khalil Conley. He's in the gun, one back to his left, 2 tight ends, receiver on each side, and he keeps the ball, a low snap, right at his shoestrings. So that delayed Khalil Conley, a busted play on the first play from scrimmage for Asheville. It'll be 2nd and about 13. Loss of 3 on the play. That's Lamarius Jones, who is to the right of the quarterback, a power formation and a quick dive handoff. And the running back plunges ahead for about 5 yards. I believe that was Jones who took the handoff. Got back to the original line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 10 for the Cougars, and we'll see what they do with their first 3rd down situation. I'm watching Khalil Conley strolling out. He's all by himself in the gun. Triples to the right. Conley keeps it, dodging defenders, and the Mountaineer defense converges on him at about the 38-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th and let's call it 6 for the Cougars, and a challenging decision for Coach Court Radford. And what are the Cougars going to do here? They are going to go for it. So this is a huge 4th down play early in the ball game for Asheville. Quarterback's in the gun. We got a Mountaineer way across the neutral zone, so Asheville uses the old delayed snap trick. And let's see if that's enough to get them a first down. It's very close. All right, they are moving the chains now. So a smart play by the Asheville coaching staff causes an error by Tuscola, and they got new blood here, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Here is Conley back to throw, left-handed thrower going deep, going vertical, and it's over the reach of his receiver in the end zone. So Asheville goes for broke on 1st down after that costly Tuscola penalty, and that pass is incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Conley looking to the sideline for the next play. In the gun, extra back behind the left guard. There's a handoff following that back on the left side of the line. A big pile up after a gain of about 2 on that play. And that play was actually good for 4 yards, so that brings up a 2nd and check that, a 3rd and 6 for Asheville. Conley in the backfield. Twins right, twins left. Making an adjustment now before the snap is Conley. Here's the shotgun snap. He's looking left, got a Mountaineer in the backfield, and just out of the reach of his intended receiver. That pass was intended for Trey McGahee, and just too high for Trey to handle. So Asheville's got another 4th down situation. They handled the last one nicely by causing a Mountaineer penalty. It's a long 4th down, 4th and about 6. But again, the Cougars are almost to the red zone. They're going to go for it on 4th down again. Shotgun formation. Conley back to throw under a lot of pressure. It's a screen play. Blockers in front of the receiver, and he's down at the 21-yard line for an Asheville 1st down. Good play called there by the Cougars, as that middle screen play works very well for Asheville. And Asheville is right at the edge of the red zone, just on the Asheville side of the 20-yard line for 1st and 10. Conley in the gun. Fakes the handoff, quick throw over the middle. Receiver's open, he's at the 5. Ball pops up in the air. It's caught by the Mountaineers, but it's on the ground again. A big scramble for the football. The Cougars are pointing towards their end zone, looking for a call from the official. There were two quick changes in possession there. And fortunately for the Cougars, they're saying that Asheville recovered that fumble. The pass was knocked out of the hands of the receiver. A Mountaineer had hands on the ball for a moment, and then that ball was fumbled. And Asheville has come up with the football. They've got a 2nd and 2. Conley, little flip pass to a ball carrier on a jet route, but good penetration into the backfield by a couple of Mountaineers. I see Tuscola's Greg Harrison, one of the tacklers that made too much penetration for Asheville to get that play to work. And there's a loss of yardage there. It's going to be 3rd and about 6 for the Cougars. Number 9, Khalil Conley, sophomore quarterback for the Cougars this year. Gets the shotgun snap. He's rolling right. Whips a left-handed pass. Receiver out of the hands of the receiver and into the hands of a Tuscola defender. Interception, Mountaineers. 1st and 10, Tuscola. So there's the first big play of the night for Tuscola. A rocket pass that went into the hands of the Cougar intended receiver and right back out and right into the hands of a Tuscola Mountaineer. So we've got cheers coming from the other side of the field as Tuscola has their first offensive possession with 7:35 in the first quarter. Here come the Mountaineers, a high snap. Their quarterback's having trouble. 4 maroon jerseys in the backfield. The ball is loose, or they're going to say, I think they're going to say the ball was down. So it'll stay with Tuscola, but that is a costly 5-yard loss on that first down play. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Mountaineers. One Mountain Athletic Conference coach said last week there's been much less preparation time available to all these teams in the MAC. And he said, you know what, there's going to be some ugly football in the first couple of weeks. Here's Tuscola now. In the gun, they send a player in motion. Quarterback back to throw. Thinks about throwing deep, decides to run with the ball, and he is caught from behind by an Asheville Cougar. That was senior Garrett Martin on the tackle for the Cougars in the backfield. So Jared Penland, quarterback for the Mountaineers. He'll take the snap. He's got 3rd and about 11 here. Shotgun snap, back to throw again, looking downfield. Rifles the ball to his intended receiver. It's caught. Was the receiver able to hold on to the ball? That receiver is down, injured. Hope he's okay. That was number 10 of Tuscola, Ezra Burgess, a 6'4", 225-pound sophomore. That's a big high school target for Tuscola, and Burgess is down, so we've got another official timeout. 6:08 left in the first quarter. Second official timeout of the ball game already. We've had 2 injuries, and this was the intended receiver for Tuscola. I think they ruled the pass incomplete. So hopefully after this player is able to recover, Tuscola will come back. They'll have a 4th and 11, and they will probably be punting the football. Burgess jogging off the field under his own power. That is good to see. Hope that young man's okay. And Tuscola is punting the football. They're deep in their own territory. The punter is standing on the goal line. Let's see if Asheville goes for the punt block. Not a lot of players up front for Asheville. I think they're going to try to get a big return here. It's a low punt that's going to be fielded. No, the Asheville returner is going to let it bounce. And it's going to stop at the 48-yard line. So, again, the Cougars have good field possession. They'll start 1st and 10 from the Mountaineer 48-yard line. And if you just joined us, the Cougars were knocking at the door early in the first quarter and had a deflected interception that was picked up by Tuscola. So 1 possession apiece, and so far that has resulted in no points on the scoreboard. Here's the shotgun snap.
Sorry, my fault.
That first down play was good for about 7 yards. So it's going to be second, let's call it 6 yards, 2nd and 4 for Asheville. And let's see what quarterback Khalil Conley does with this situation. He's got 1 back off of his left hip. Hands the ball off inside. Nice fake quarterback keep there. And that ball carrier plunges all the way for a first down for the Asheville Cougars. So they're moving the chains. 1st and 10. Asheville has the football on the 37-yard line. Conley gets the shotgun snap. He's under pressure, rolling left, still threatening to throw. Now he's going to keep it, and he is pushed out of bounds by Tuscola's number 8, Nick Baker. And Khalil is able to make some lemonade out of that lemon. Well, he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Asheville. Got a flag on the play and a holding call against the Cougars. So that's going to go way back. Costly penalty for Asheville brings the ball all the way back on the Cougar side of the field. It's on the Cougar 47-yard line, where Asheville's going to have a long first down situation. Announcer says 1st and 21, and Asheville's loading up players on the near side of the field. Conley's rolling in this direction under pressure and throws it away before he can be sacked. A lot of players on the left side of the field for Asheville, and Tuscola makes a good adjustment there. Causes Conley to throw it away. It's going to make for a 2nd and a long 21 for the Cougars. Conley's in the backfield. He's got Lamarius Jones on his right hip. Again, the Cougars overloading the near side of the field. He fakes the running back to the left. Conley holds on to the football, and he didn't fool any Mountaineers on that play. Jacob Broom, one of the tacklers on that play. Jacob Broom is 6'4", 280. That's a big high school defensive lineman, and he was very effective on that play. So again, 3rd and 21 here for the Cougars. They've used a screen play effectively, but probably won't be able to do that here. Conley's back to throw. He's rolling left. Throws it downfield, caught by his receiver at the 37-yard line, And it's going to be really close. We'll see if that's good enough. No, check that. It's not close. I'm looking at the wrong flag there. It's still 10 yards short for the Cougars. Got into such a deficit on that earlier hold call. So now the Cougars are 4-10. They're going to go for it on fourth down again. This is the third time in the ball game the Cougars have gone for it on fourth down in Mountaineer territory. I think Conley was trying to use a snap count to draw offsides again. Didn't work that time. Disciplined by the Tuscola defense. Conley's rolling right. He's under pressure in the backfield. Evades one player and throws it out of bounds. Pass was intended for Finley, Hef Finley, and it is not there. And Khalil Conley was under a lot of pressure as he rolled back to throw the football. The end result, 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers. 3:48 left in the first quarter. And we're looking at our Arby's and Burnett Restaurant Group scoreboard here at Asheville Memorial Stadium. Thanks so much for being with us. I'm Derwin Williams with the WNC Sports Network. We're grateful to Asheville High School for allowing us to join the video stream of the Cougar Sports Network. Here's the Mountaineers, a quick handoff and a cutback by the Mountaineer runner. That is number 26, Garrett Fox. He's a 5'8", 155-pound senior. And that's good enough for a Tuscola first down. Check it. That was an 8-yard gain. So a short 2nd and 2 for Tuscola. They go with the handoff again, and they've got the first down. And that is another handoff to Garrett Fox. And the Mountaineers are into Cougar territory for the first time tonight. 3:18 left in the first quarter. No score so far in this ball game at Asheville Memorial Stadium. Shotgun snap, another handoff to Fox. Fox off right tackle, and better work up front that time by the Cougars. Number 21 is Vasily Polk. He's one of the primary tacklers for the Cougars on that play. 2nd and 8. Good work up front by the Cougars. They've got a 3-man front right now. Shotgun snap for Tuscola. There's that same play again. Fox, he was spun around in the backfield by a Cougar. Vasily Polk was in the backfield but not able to hang on to Fox, and he fell forward and still made a decent gain on that play. 3rd and 5 is the situation that Tuscola's Jared Penland, the 6'4", 200-pound junior, faces for the Tuscola Mountaineers. They've got their offense loaded up on the right side now. Let's see if they follow their strength. No, they fake the run. And there's the pass, and it's over the head, over the reach of Tuscola's Jesse Del Cambre. Del Cambre looking to the official for an interference call. And I don't think he got it. So 4th and 5, first 4th down situation for the Mountaineers. They've got the ball on the Cougar 41-yard line. And they're going to think about this, taking a timeout. Timeout on the field, 1:58 left in the first quarter. And we're going to step away as well. Stay with us. We'll be back on the WNC Sports Network.
High Country Truck and Van, Western North Carolina's commercial truck center, specializing in quality, pre-owned, low-mileage, light-duty trucks, vans, and flatbeds. High Country Truck and Van is family-owned and operated, located at 1021 Charlotte Highway in Fairview. You can check them out online at highcountrytruckandvan.com or stop by the lot and see Rick for all of your commercial vehicle needs. Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of the Asheville Cougars. Pizza is open late, so stop by for one of their 28-inch pies or one of their massive slices of pizza. Pizza is located off of Millard Ave on Asheville's South Slope. Again, Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of your Asheville Cougars.
Again, thank you for being with us at Memorial Stadium. I'm Derwin Williams with the WNC Sports Network. So grateful to Asheville High School for giving us an opportunity to join the video stream of the Cougar Sports Network in addition to reaching our listeners on the WNC Sports Network. We are working through some technical issues, so we're not able to provide commercials so far in the broadcast, and we're hoping to get that resolved soon. Here come the Cougars. Check that, the Mountaineers. Shotgun snap again, that loaded formation, a back behind both the tackle and the tight end on the right-hand side. There's the snap. Great fake there, and a quick run around the left side by the Mountaineers' Ezra Burgess, and that's a Mountaineer first down. Trey McGahee was the tackler for Asheville. The Mountaineers move the chains. 1st and 10. They are on the Cougar 32-yard line. And Jared Penland is behind center in the gun. It's a pistol. Got a back behind him. Hands off to that back right up the middle, Ezra Burgess. And Burgess runs right into Asheville's Micah Ward. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for Tuscola. Good stop up front by the Cougars. Quick handoff to Burgess again. This time off the right side. This time he's got some running room. Picks up about 6 yards, where it will be 3rd and about 4 for Tuscola. Mountaineers looking to the sidelines for this play. Closest the Mountaineers have come to the Cougar goal line so far in this ball game, as we are in the last minute of the first quarter. 53.3 seconds left in this ball game in the first quarter. Check that. The lights are on. It's Friday Night Football in March, and we're so glad you're with us on the WNC Sports Network and the Cougar Sport Network. Tuscola again with this loaded right side formation. They've got 2 backs behind the right guard and the right tackle and the tight end. And right now we've got 3 officials having a discussion where the ball is resting. And our head official is going to have a chat with Tuscola's head coach. And now we're underway, running the clock. Jared Penland in the gun, back on his left. A lot of players to his right. And that's where they go. Burgess to the right. Good blocks up front for the Mountaineers, and Burgess is dragged down at the 21-yard line. And that's looking like a Mountaineer first down, and it is. And the Mountaineers are determined to run the ball right up the middle on the Asheville Cougars, and they'll keep doing that until the Cougars prove that they can stop that several plays in a row. 7 seconds left. Last play of the first quarter. Quick handoff again to Burgess over the right side of the line. He is down to the 15-yard line. Check that 16-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter here at Asheville Memorial Stadium. No score, 0-0. And the Tuscola Mountaineers are playing smash mouth football right now, and the Cougars have got to find a way to deal with that.
We do apologize for the inconvenience due to the existing and exciting renovations.
High Country Truck and Van, Western North Carolina's commercial truck center, specializing in quality, pre-owned, low-mileage, light-duty trucks, vans, and flatbeds. High Country Truck and Van is family-owned and operated, located at 1021 Charlotte Highway in Fairview. You can check them out online at highcountrytruckandvan.com or stop by the lot and see Rick for all of your commercial vehicle needs. Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of the Asheville Cougars. Pizza is open late, so stop by for one of their 28-inch pies or one of their massive slices of pizza. Pizza is located off of Millard Ave on Asheville's South Slope. Again, Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of your Asheville Cougars.
No score. The Mountaineers have the football on the 18-yard line. They are in the red zone. And quarterback Jared Penland is looking to the sideline. They continue to run this strong right formation, two backs to the right. Burgess goes left and then comes back to where his blockers are over the right tackle. And Fox makes it down to the 14-yard line. That's a good first down running play for Tuscola, 2nd and 4. Check that, 3rd and 4. Same formation, strong right. Fox to the left of the quarterback. Hand off to Fox. Up the middle. Makes it down to the 11. He's going to be really close to the first down. Close to the first down marker. Fox is not a big back. 5'8", 155, but Tuscola's been using him like a fullback out of this formation. And Asheville's still struggling to find an answer there. Here's the 4th down play. Quarterback keeps it, plunges around right off of right tackle, and that's a first down for Tuscola. 1st and goal for the Mountaineers. Tuscola looking at 6 yards of turf between the line of scrimmage and the goal line. Jared Penland. This time they're in the pistol. Fox behind Penland, but still 2 blocking backs on the right side. Fox slips through 2 maroon jerseys somehow and gets past the line of scrimmage and actually picks up maybe 3 yards. So Fox very slippery on that run. And they are going to mark the ball on the 3-yard line. 2nd and 3, 2nd and goal for Tuscola. So far it's been Penland and a lot of carries by number 26, Garrett Fox. And there it is again. Fox moving off the right side. He's in the goal line. He's over the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Garrett Fox draws first blood for Tuscola. The 5'8", 155-pound senior following strong blocking from the right side of the Tuscola offensive line. And the Cougars have not found an answer for the smash mouth football off of the guards and the right side of the line. Tuscola lining up for the point after. Mountaineers have 6 points on the board at the 9:52 mark in the 2nd quarter. Snap, the hold, the kick is blocked. It is blown dead after the block, so Tuscola fails to convert, and it stays 6-0 on our scoreboard, our Griffin Waste Services 2nd quarter scoreboard. .9:52 left in the 2nd quarter at Asheville Memorial Stadium. The Tuscola Mountaineers draw first blood in this ball game, and it wasn't anything fancy. almost exclusively handoffs to running back Garrett Fox, 5'8", 155, who Tuscola has been using really like an old school fullback. And he's been following some really good blocking by the Mountaineer offensive line. So we're lining up for the kick. Deep to receive for Asheville, Trey McGahee and Hef Finley. Here's the kick. Fielded at the 8. Asheville running back across the 25 to the 30, the 40. He's got a wide open path. He's shaken free from another tackler. Finally dragged down at the 25-yard line by Tuscola's Mason Baker. Mason Baker makes a touchdown-saving tackle for Tuscola. And that's another great special teams play by the Asheville Cougars. The 28-yard line is a great place to start from if you're an Asheville Cougar. Let's see if Khalil Conley and company can get anything going here on this possession. Twins on the far side of the field. Conley's got a back on his left hip. There's the handoff. Back tries to get around the edge, not able to do that. That's Lemarius Jones on the carry. Picked up about 2 yards on that carry. It'll bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Asheville Cougars. Tackler there for Tuscola, number 35, Greg Harrison. Senior, 5'11", 210. Jones and Conley in the backfield, 2nd and 8. And again, we've got this is the second time that a Tuscola defensive lineman has anticipated the snap count and gotten across the neutral zone and helped the Cougars pick up 5 easy yards. The official walks down and spots the ball on the 22-yard line, and it's a much better second down situation for the Cougars now with a 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Conley. He keeps it. Goes off right tackle. A little bit of blocking there. Still struggling with the football. Finally pulled down by several Mountaineers. He's all the way to the 17. See where the officials spot the ball. It's going to be really close. They're going to have they go ahead and call the first down. So first down for Asheville inside the red zone. They've got the ball on the 18-yard line. Clock is ticking. 8:22 left in the half. Snap to Conley. Hand off to number 6, the running back. He's all the way down to the 14-yard line. Lemarius Jones, he's been the primary runner for the Cougars so far tonight. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. Mountaineers have a 6-0 lead. Touchdown scored at the 9:52 mark in the second quarter. Here's Conley's handoff. A lot of push from the left side of the offensive line for Asheville. Lemarius Jones makes it all the way to the 11-yard line. 3rd and 3 for the Cougars. Conley in the gun, as he has been all evening. Now Asheville's got a stack to the right offensive formation. Snaps out of the hands of Conley, and he decides just to fall on it and play it safe. So that's a costly error for Asheville on a third down play. And that backs them all the way up to the 19-yard line where they're facing a 4th down and 11. They're going to go for the field goal. Ball is spotted at the 26. It'll be a 36-yard field goal attempt. Snap. Kick is up. Plenty of distance. It's good. That's a great field goal. That is Asheville's Liam Boyd. And a 36-yard field goal is good work at the high school level. So Liam Boyd gets the Cougars on the board. It's 6-3. 5:05. Check that, 6:05 left in the first half here at Asheville Memorial Stadium. And the Cougars will kick off to the Mountaineers. Neither team has had much success with the passing game so far tonight. And Tuscola has definitely had success with their running attack. Asheville showing some slices of good running on that drive as well, as they were able to get into the red zone and kick that field goal. Deep for the Mountaineers, Jet Benson and Darian Lunsford. Here's the kick. It's going to squib out of bounds, and there go the penalty markers. So Tuscola will have pretty good field position as they start this drive. When the kick goes out of bounds, it's spotted on the 35-yard line. And Tuscola is right back to that same formation. Two backs on the right side of the field, the right side of the offensive, behind the offensive line. Shotgun snap, another handoff to Fox. He tries to get around the edge, and that is not there for Fox. And he may have made it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 35, so we're right back where we were the prior play. 2nd and 10 for the Mountaineers. Jared Penland is the Mountaineer quarterback. Fox on his left hip. Shotgun snap, back to throw. Looking for his receiver, number 1, Jesse Del Cambre. It's incomplete. So now we've got a 3rd and 10 from the 35 for Tuscola. New personnel in the lineup for Tuscola. They bring out those blocking backs. They're going to spread the offense some here on 3rd and 10, as you would expect. Penland in the gun. Trips on this side of the field. Penland's rolling left. Here comes the pressure from Asheville. He evades one tackler. Long pass downfield. Nobody's there. And that's a good defensive series for the Cougars. It's 4th and 10. And the Asheville defense is going to force this Tuscola Mountaineer offense to turn the ball over in the form of a punt. Punting for Tuscola, number 2, Jeff Benson. He is a sophomore. Back deep to receive, Heff Finley. And Asheville was offsides. Here's the punt. And the ball was blown dead. I think that's going to make for a 4th and 5. It will. Probably won't do much except give the Tuscola Mountaineers chance for a little better field position when their defense comes onto the field. So I've still got Heff Finley back to catch the punt. Now he's backed up to the 23-yard line. Snap. Punt's up. It's a low punt. Asheville's going to let it bounce. And it bounces back towards the Mountaineer side of the field, so not a good punt for Tuscola. The ball is spotted on the 46-yard line, where Asheville has pretty decent field position. 5:04 left on our Griffin Waste Services scoreboard. Here we go. Conley loses a handle on the snap, picks it back up, plunges forward, and actually found a way to gain 3 on that play after the botched snap, the botched exchange between center and quarterback. We'll call it 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. There's quarterback center exchanges. This is the second game that we've covered on the WNC Sports Network, and we've seen problems with all teams both weeks. Conley fires it downfield low to his intended receiver, and I think they're going to rule that incomplete. Conley's throw was intended for McGahee. He's a 5'11 junior, and a little bit too low for Trey to pick up and hold on to. So 3rd and 6 for Asheville. Conley's back to the right. He's throwing on an out route, and it is out of the reach of his intended receiver. I think that's Finley that the pass was intended for. Timing not there on the quarterback receiver on the route there. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6. And the Cougar punt team is on the field. That's Asheville's Liam Boyd. He's the kicker and the punter for the Cougars. He had a great 36-yard field goal earlier in the half. 2 receivers deep for Pisgah. There's the punt. High punt, short. Lands on the 25. Takes a Cougar roll all the way down to the 16-yard line, where it's going to be down by Asheville. So a lot of grass between the spot on the field for the Mountaineers and the end zone. And we're at the 4:08 mark in the first half. It's a low-scoring ball game so far. 6-3. Again, 4:08 left in the second quarter. And I'm looking at our Griffin Waste Services scoreboard. Snap, handoff to Fox, trying to get around the right side. Defended nicely by the Cougars.
Number 26, Garrett Fox on the carry for the Mountaineers. Cougar tackled by number 21.
A loss of 1 yard there. And a good tackle by Asheville's Vasily Polk. Fox plunging over right guard this time. A little bit more successful. May have picked up 3 on that play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for Tuscola. Tuscola continues to try the right side or the left side of the Asheville Cougar defensive line not having much luck getting outside of Vasily Polk, but they are having luck running inside of Vasily Polk. And here we go again, same formation. Tuscola's throwing the ball. It's complete to the intended receiver. He's all the way to the 39-yard line. That's Tuscola's Jeff Benson. And there's a successful pass play from Tuscola's Jared Penland to Jet Benson. 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers on their own 38-yard line. They've got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to work with in this first half. Penland in the shotgun. Hands it to Fox. Right side. Gets around right tackle. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. Usually not a bad first down play, but the clock is ticking on the half. And Tuscola's got to pick up the pace if they're going to get another score before the break. Here's the snap. Hand off to Fox. And that's Asheville's Lamarius Jones, who cuts Fox's legs out from underneath him. Gain of maybe 2. We've got a 3rd and 5 or a long 4. Strong right formation again by Tuscola. This time the quarterback keeps it. Penland around the right side after a fake handoff to Fox. And he picks up about 2. Do not think he got the first down. Looks like he's going to be 1 yard shy. 4th and 1 for Tuscola. Huge play here if they're going to have any chance to score before halftime. 1:22 on a running clock here at Asheville Memorial Stadium. Penland and Fox. Penland, a little flip pass to a player. Was it caught? There's a lot of traffic around where Penland flipped that ball. I think Tuscola managed to keep possession, but they lost ground, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Asheville Cougars. So a great defensive stop there by Asheville, and they may find enough time to get some points on the board with 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10, they've got the ball on the Mountaineer 45-yard line. Conley, shotgun snap. Little flip route is out of the reach of his running back. Lamarius Jones. Second and 10 for the Cougars. Exactly 1 minute left in the first half. Conley, he's rolling right. Little flip pass to his receiver. He's open at the 30, the 20, the 15, pushed out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Big play by Asheville's Trey McGahee. Nice little flip pass to him and some good open field running by McGahee. First down for the Cougars, and they can definitely score the football before the half. Here's that strong offensive formation for Asheville. Conley trying to follow blockers to the right, breaks back to the left. Tuscola's Jaden Mintz was in the backfield and kind of blew up that play, but Conley was able to fall forward and pick up some yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and goal to go, 6 yards to the goal line for Asheville. And the Cougars are going to take a timeout. So we've got timeout on the field. 29.2 seconds left in the first half for Asheville to score the football. The score, Tuscola 6, Asheville 3.
High Country Truck and Van, Western North Carolina's commercial truck center, specializing in quality, pre-owned, low-mileage, light-duty trucks, vans, and flatbeds. High Country Truck and Van is family-owned and operated, located at 1021 Charlotte Highway in Fairview. You can check them out online at highcountrytruckandvan.com or stop by the lot and see Rick for all of your commercial vehicle needs.
I'm out, 28.2 seconds left in this half. Will the Cougars be able to score the football? There's the snap to Conley. Quick handoff to number 21 around the left side. That's Polk, and he makes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So Vasily Polk doing double duty for the Cougars. He gets a little flip handoff, goes around the left edge, makes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 3rd and 2 for Asheville. We've got another timeout on the field. 13 seconds left in this half, and Asheville is very, very intent on scoring this football.
Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of the Asheville Cougars. Pizza is open late, so stop by for one of their 28-inch pies or one of their massive slices of pizza. Pizza is located off of Millard Ave on Asheville's South Slope. Again, Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of your Asheville Cougars. High Country
Memorial Stadium. Asheville Cougars with the football. They're on the 2-yard line. Power right formation. They've got 3 backs. Lined up behind the right side of the offensive line. New quarterback. Power all the way. The snap is bobbled in the air, and the Mountaineers managed to hold on to that quarterback. That's Asheville's Ben Scott, a 6'2", 240-pound player. No doubt that was all about power football, but unfortunately for the Cougars, Scott had trouble with the snap. Tuscola able to capitalize on that. And now we've got another timeout on the field. So it's been one play, one timeout here, 3 times here at the end of the first half. It's a 4th down situation for Asheville. The ball lost on the play there. They were 2 yards away, and now they are 7 yards away from the end zone. So let's see what the Cougars decide to do in this situation. They were all about power before that loss on that play. I'm expecting to see, they're going to go for the field goal. All right, Liam Boyd. It gets the call again. They're going to spot the ball on the 9-yard line. It'll be a 19. Check that. On the 13-yard line, it'll be a 23-yard field goal attempt by Boyd. Here's the snap. It's down. Kick is up. It looks good, and it is good. Liam Boyd responsible for all 6 points for the Asheville Cougars. So Boyd has been money for the Cougar offense when they've gotten close. And the Cougars have tied it up here with 10.8 seconds left in the first half at Asheville Memorial Stadium. Two field goals from Liam Boyd, a 36-yard field goal earlier in the half. And with just 10.8 seconds left in the half, Boyd comes through again with a 23-yard field goal for Asheville. Only 10.8 seconds left in the first half of this ball game. Thanks so much for being with us. It's the WNC Sports Network on the Cougar Sports Network. Thanks so much to Asheville High School for letting us join the video stream at tonight's ball game. We're so glad to be here, and we're glad to have our listeners from the WNC Sports Network as well. So here's the kickoff. 2 people deep again for Tuscola. I believe those players are Jet Benson and Darian Lunsford for the Mountaineers. Here's the kick. It's a squib kick on the ground. Bobbled by one player, picked up by Lunsford. He's hit hard at the 32-yard line and goes down. And that will probably be, no, the clock stops with 2.9 seconds. So Lunsford came up to pick up the ball but was met pretty quickly by a Cougar. Good coverage by the kickoff team. And the Mountaineers may choose just to take a knee here. See if Tuscola just chooses to play it safe here. Oh, there's a high snap. Quarterback's going after the ball, falls on it at the 19-yard line. That could have been a bad mistake for the Mountaineers, but fortunately quarterback Jared Penland's able to cover it as the horn goes off at the end of the first half. So at the end of one half here at Asheville Memorial Stadium, the score, Tuscola 6, Asheville 6. And we're so glad you're with us on the WNC Sports Network and the Cougar Sports Network.
Welcome to Asheville High School. I am Derek Edwards, the principal here, and while I'm sure you all would love to hear me talk, I have experts on our campus who will tell you a much better story about Asheville High, our students. So thank you and enjoy listening to them.
My name is Anthony Freeman. I am a junior here at Asheville High School.
I'm Concetta Conrad, and I am a sophomore at Asheville High School.
I'm Greta Shallquist, and I'm a senior.
I'm Michael Ward, and I'm a junior here at Asheville High School.
My name is Ben Neal. I'm a senior here at Asheville High, and I'm the student body president.
Here at Asheville High, we offer a ton of both honors and AP classes that are all taught by really incredible teachers, and they prepare us for success.
We have science, math, and engineering. My favorite one is math.
In my English classes, we have studied minority relations and race relations in America. We've looked at urban renewal throughout history. So we learn about not only things like books, but what really impacts our lives outside of the classroom, and that prepares us for success beyond Asheville High.
Here at Asheville High, our clubs are an extension of the classroom. We have clubs like student government, where you're able to work on problems at the school level and prepare yourself to solve problems at the local, national, and global level.
Welcome to the Asheville High Marching Cougars Band Room, where we have wind symphony, symphonic, and marching band.
Another incredible opportunity that we have here at Asheville High is our engineering program taught here in this amazing space. It's equipped with miniature manufacturing robots, technology to build robots, and more.
This is our wonderful theater where we host our plays and our theater classes. From learning scripts to monologues and even play production, students can express themselves creatively here. Including theater, we have a lot of other arts opportunities like chorus and dance and many others.
It's a great way to bond with others and make many new friends here.
Here in our CTE department, we offer a variety of classes such as foods, where you learn about food safety, recipes, and a variety of other things related to cooking. Here you see Simon with one of our great teachers, Miss Monson, working on a pound cake.
I like to bake cake in the oven.
One of our most unique opportunities is our ceramics class. We're one of the only schools in all of Western North Carolina with a full ceramics studio, and we have one of the coolest teachers ever teaching the class, Miss Davis. Aquí en Asheville High ofrecemos muchas clases en diferentes idiomas como francés, español y chino. Mi favorita clase es español con señora Boer, donde aprendemos mucho sobre la lengua, la cultura y el mundo.
And if you're interested in sports, we have multiple sports, and no, not just basketball and football. We have many traditional sports, including men's soccer, lacrosse, girls, field hockey, diving and swimming, and weight training. And go Cougars.
At Asheville High, our beautiful campus doesn't stop here. A 60-second walk up the road and you're at AB Tech, where students can pursue their academic interests at the college level.
We strive for achievement in all areas here. We are Asheville High. Go Cougars!
Hey everybody, welcome to SILSA. I am Principal Cush, and I am here to give you a little bit of a tour and tell you more about our amazing school. The key differences, first of all, that I want to make sure that everyone understands is that SILSA operates on an A-Day, B-Day schedule, and freshman and sophomore year, your core classes will last the entire year.
And that really helps push one of our biggest goals, which is rigor, relevance, and relationships, because the students are with those teachers all year long.
The relationship that you will build with your teachers over that time, it's like no other. Another key thing that I love about SILSA is that our students are not only dually enrolled at Asheville High, because you will take your special classes like career and technical education, your arts classes, physical education. Those classes are going to be taken with Asheville High students. However, you're also dually enrolled at EB Tech. And that is because SILSA is a part of the Cooperative Innovative High School Consortium.
Many students that graduate from SILSA can start college with at least their freshman year under their belt.
So I've been teaching at SILSA since 2013, and I love it, and I love my students, and I get the opportunity to work with students every day on inquiry-based learning, as well as heavy discussion within class.
Hi, my name is Seth Bellamy, and I'm the SILSA Student Body President. The initial reason why I chose SILSA was because of the small class sizes and the tight-knit community SILSA created. SILSA is able to build this community and provide a foundation for rigor and great experiences. And that's why I am SILSA.
I think the power to build those relationships is what makes SILSA extra special, but also because we're big on pushing leadership capacity at SILSA. And in that time, students are given the opportunity to follow, but also lead. Our seniors serve as mentors to our freshmen through our course called Survivor. But this year, what I'm super excited about is our Racial Equity Ambassador Program, and that is where we are using students to go through a formalized training. They have learned how to host and facilitate conversations about tough issues.
One of the things that I'm most proud of is this amazing labyrinth. You have the process of walking a pattern, and basically you enter the labyrinth, but you also are entering and centering yourself. And the goal is to make it to the center. You are more centered and connected with yourself.
One thing that's important to understand about SILSA is that it's only comprised of core teachers and one EC teacher who co-teaches with all of the other core teachers. And we have one counselor that's specifically dedicated just to SILSA. Even the students that come to SILSA, when they play athletics for Asheville City Schools, they wear Asheville High Cougars on their chest. We are all a part of the large Asheville Cougar family.
Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions about SILSA or you want more information, do not hesitate to shoot me an email. And I look forward to welcoming you to the SILSA Cougar family.
High Country Truck and Van, Western North Carolina's commercial truck center, specializing in quality, pre-owned, low-mileage, light-duty trucks, vans, and flatbeds. High Country Truck and Van is family-owned and operated, located at 1021 Charlotte Highway in Fairview. You can check them out online at highcountrytruckandvan.com or stop by the lot and see Rick for all of your commercial vehicle needs.
We want to also thank you for joining us tonight. Yours truly, a little tardy getting to the stadium, but it's great to have high school football back. I think we're all excited about that. And even though there's limited attendance, it's always great to be at a high school football game. And hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to be at full capacity. But great to be here. Derwood, a 6-6 game at the intermission.
Conio, it hasn't been fancy in the first half. There's been a lot of straight-ahead running plays, and the Tuscola Mountaineers especially have chosen to stick with a really basic formation with two backs lined up over the right tackle and the right end, and they've run a lot of power running. They've gone primarily to number 26, Garrett Fox, their 5'8", 155-pound senior. And Fox has really been used more like a fullback, even though he's sized more like a tailback, and that has worked well at times for Tuscola, and that's the combination that produced their only touchdown that occurred, I believe, late or early in the second quarter. For Asheville, they have relied upon the legs of senior Liam Boyd. Liam Boyd has kicked 2 field goals in the first half. His first was a 36-yard field goal with plenty of space to spare, and his second was a 23-yard field goal. So Liam Boyd has really put on a strong performance as a high school field goal kicker, and that's how we got to this tie.
And we are at the intermission. 6-6 ball game between Tuscola and Asheville. Something a little bit unusual about this game is that it started at 6. Some of the other games across the Western Mountain Athletic Conference, those games actually are kicking at 7. But this one started at 6 o'clock. These two teams last year had the same record, 4-7. The Cougars won that matchup last year, 20-14. We have a moment, so why don't we see if there are any other scores going on across the across Western North Carolina. They just kicked at Irwin High School. The Warriors hosting the Rockets. There is no score there. No score between the Jets and the Rams as Inca travels to T.C. Robertson High School. And also no score between the Battle of Henderson County, the former home of my good friend Derwin Williams, as North Henderson takes on West Henderson. That game is scoreless. So the only game that we have a score for is the game that we have tonight, and that is the Cougars hosting the Mountaineers. We are tied at 6. Derwin and I will take a quick timeout, and we will be back in just a couple of moments. You are listening to the Cougar Sports Network and the WNC Sports.
High Country Truck and Van, Western North Carolina's commercial truck center, specializing in quality, pre-owned, low-mileage, light-duty trucks, vans, and flatbeds. High Country Truck and Van is family-owned and operated, located at 1021 Charlotte Highway in Fairview. You can check them out online at highcountrytruckandvan.com or stop by the lot and see Rick for all of your commercial vehicle needs. Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of the Asheville Cougars. Pizza is open late, so stop by for one of their 28-inch pies or one of their massive slices of pizza. Pizza is located off of Millard Ave on Asheville's South Slope. Again, Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of your Asheville Cougars.
We welcome you back to Memorial Stadium here in Asheville. Getting ready for the second half of our ball game. And it is time for the Cook's Sporting Goods uniform report. The Tuscola Mountaineers wearing their white tops and bottoms. They have black numerals on the front. Meanwhile, the Cougars going with the classy look, the red tops, white numerals, and of course the red helmets with the paw print of the Cougar. And that, my friends, is a look at the Cook's Sporting Goods uniform report. And Derwin, we're going to kick this thing off in just a couple of minutes. Thoughts on what you expect to see in this second half?
Asheville's got to come up with an answer for the strong running game by Tuscola, and I guess I wasn't able to see if they had a lot of players in the box in the first half. Tuscola has not thrown the ball very well, but they haven't really had to, Conio. So, I mean, I think the first question mark is, can the Cougar defense stop that running game from Tuscola? They did a better job with it in the second quarter. If they can keep that up, that'll go well. Offensively, Asheville needs to eliminate mistakes, and they've got to get some open running lanes, and the passing game has got to come along some too for the Cougars.
6-6 ball game as we get ready to begin period number 3. Court Radford's first home game. He had 2 years at Chase High School and is now back in Buncombe County coaching the Cougars. Meanwhile, this is a return for someone else, as David Burnett, who was a long-time assistant coach here, and then head coach. He is an assistant coach. Coach Burnett was the head coach and assistant coach for a long time here at Asheville. Resigned at the end of last year. He is an assistant coach with Tuscola. So some intrigues on both sides for both the Cougars and the Mountaineers. And we're about to get things underway here in the third quarter. Our third quarter scoreboard is presented by Cool Mountain Realty and Construction. The Cougars will kick off. They will kick left to right on your radio dial. 2 men are back deep for the Mountaineers. Jet Benson is one of those 2. The other is Darian Lunsford. William Boyd will put it into play. And we are about set for some third quarter action here at Asheville High School. Glad you're joining us tonight here on the WNC Sports Network. Here's the kick. It is high, end over end. It'll be taken at about the 2-yard line, far hash to the 15, to the 20. There's a hole to the 25, to the 30. And finally out of bounds, Lunsford with a decent return. So we'll see the Tuscola offense in just a few moments.
Junior Michael Ward in on the tackle for the Asheville Cougars.
1st and 10, Mountaineers from their own 38.
Mountaineers will keep the ball on the ground. It's a run-off right tackle, and I believe that's Hunter Russell. And Russell is able to get yardage to maybe the 35. Short gain there, and Tuscola does not huddle. They get up to the line. Here comes a 2nd and 8. First drive of period number 3. Tuscola and Asheville are tied at 6. Now they'll shift the line. Kane Fortney is an end to the near side of the field. Here is the snap. Quick pass across the middle, and that is complete. That'll be a first down. Ezra Burgess, the tight end, gets the catch, runs across the 45 to the 50, and he's down at the 50-yard line, right in the middle of the field. That's a first down for Tuscola.
So Tuscola sort of lulls the Cougars to sleep with those handoffs and then fire that Nice completion to the tight end.
Here's a handoff and hit in the backfield. There's no gain there. There's a loss on the play. Noah Shaw made the hit. And a loss of 3 as Garrett Fox was the ball carrier. He lost actually, now looking at 3 yards. There comes a 2nd and 13.
This big defensive lineman, Tama McDonough, in the backfield, blowing that play up for the Cougars.
Tight formation, out of the gun. Jared Penland, the quarterback. Penland claps his hands, and he will hand off. It's Fox trying to get to the outside. He cannot. Second effort, and Fox will get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the carry, number
Good play there by Ben Scott. He was one of the last guys in there. Good second effort there by Fox, but too many red jerseys around him, Derwin.
Kamari Jenkins was the first Cougar red jersey. He lost his grip on Fox at the last second, but he's the primary reason that Fox fell down.
Here comes a 3rd down and 11 for the Mountaineers. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Penland out of the gun. The junior will move the back to his right. Claps his hands. Back to throw. Blitz is on. Rolling to the near side of the field. Under pressure. He will fire. That pass is caught at the 40 to the 35. Kane Fortney was wide open. Nicely done by quarterback Penland to escape the pressure, make something out of nothing, and the ball is now at the 36-yard line. First down for Tuscola.
A lot of air underneath that football then, and that means that the Tuscola receiver had a big space around him.
Here's a pass to the far side of the field. Penland fires, and that's going to be incomplete. Well over the head of the intended receiver, Ezra Burgess.
Trying to hit that big tight end again. Ezra Burgess is a big high school tight end, 6'4", 225 pounds, a sophomore. That's a nice target for the Tuscola program to be looking at for 2 more years.
2nd down and 10. Penland has 4 receivers in this pattern. A back to his right. Middle of the field snap. He's back to throw. 4-man rush. Looking right, fires in traffic. It's tipped and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Cougars. They'll get the ball at about the 34-yard line. The ball came out after the interception. It will stay with Asheville. Cougars get the interception. That was an ill-advised pass, Derwin. Penland threw it into heavy traffic.
Came out of the hands of the receiver, was actually fumbled, and number 50, Tama McDonough, is the Cougar that recovered that fumble, fortunately for Asheville.
Flag is down.
There is a penalty marker down. The penalty flag was thrown after the interception. So this will be a post-possession foul, and we'll see who that is on. The officials still discussing this. Let's see who this penalty is going to be on.
After change of possession, illegal forward pass by the Asheville. 5 yards from the spot of foul. First down.
Aha. By the way, did not know they have mic'd up the officials.
I think that's a second half phenomenon.
Oh, really?
I think so. I don't think I heard that in the first half.
Okay. Well, that's pretty neat. So T.C. Robertson has that as well. And so that's only a 5-yard penalty, but Asheville gets the football, and we'll see the Cougars here. Tied at 6, 9:07 to go in period number 3 on the Cool Mountain Realty and Construction scoreboard. And it is a running play, and there's room for Lamarius Jones. Jones gets to the 35-yard line.
Number 6, Lamarius Jones.
Lamarius Jones gets 6 on that run.
The Cougars did a good job of sealing, blocking down on that defensive tackle, and got that nice running lane off of left tackle.
Jones got a good chunk of yardage there. Far hash snap, and I think this is a busted play. Trying to run to the outside is the quarterback. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 35-yard
Number
line.
9, Khalil Conley, keeps it for the
Definitely
Cougars.
designed to go left, Conio, but they had some problems in the backfield, and it didn't develop the way that they wanted it to.
Conley, the quarterback, lost a couple yards. So here comes a 3rd down and maybe 6. Plenty of time on the play clock. Conley out of the gun. He's going to try to run left side. Conley makes a move. He's got a 1st down. Crossing the 40, he'll get to the 42-yard line.
Khalil Conley.
And the sophomore quarterback will move the sticks. That's about a 9-yard gain, Derwin. That's a
Tackle
1st down for Asheville.
35, Greg Harrison. It's
Finally
a
brought
Cougar
down
1st
by
down.
Greg Harrison, senior for the Tuscola Mountaineers. Asheville's moving the football on the ground.
Tuscola had the football to begin this 3rd quarter, drove to about the 30 of Asheville, but then an interception by Jared Penland, and now the Cougars have it, a 1st and 10 as we tick down to the 9-minute mark. Running play up the middle, short gain there. Oh, did that ball come out? Tuscola thinks it's a fumble. The officials will unpile everybody, and there's a mass of humanity there. They're still fighting. The Mountaineers think they have the football. It's a fumble on the far side of the field, and Asheville comes up with the football to the chagrin of the coaching staff and the Mountaineer players. And Chris Brookshire hopping mad. But somehow Asheville gets the football back.
That was looking very much like a rugby match for a while there, Conio.
Have you ever broadcast a rugby match, Derwin?
I have not.
I have not either. That's
Second and
on the
3.
bucket list. Here comes a 2nd down. Passing play. Pass across the middle. That's tipped at the line of scrimmage
Pass
and
is
incomplete. Trevante McGee was the intended receiver on that play, and that will bring up a 3rd down. Stops the clock, 7:06 to go. Period number 3 on the Cool Mountain Realty and Construction scoreboard. Tuscola 6, Asheville 6. Let's see what the Cougars do here. 3rd down. Quick pass. It's a screen to the far side of the field. There's no running room at all. Great open field tackling by Tuscola. The yardage gets back to the 45-yard line. That's not enough, though, and Asheville's going to have to punt the football back to the Mountaineers.
Hey, Cougars try to use the athletic ability of Vasily Polk. They did that in the first half a couple times as well. That time did not work so well for the Cougars.
2 men are back deep for the Mountaineers. Jet Benson, Justin Furman are the 2 that are standing inside their 20-yard line. Low snap, it is bobbled. The kick, end over end and short. And racing up and making a fair catch is Justin Furman. And Furman gets hit as he makes the catch and the fair catch, and a flag comes down, and that is a penalty on Asheville. And so the Cougars are going to get knocked 15 yards there.
Yeah, the Asheville player very disappointed himself. He just could not stop himself. Kind of a late signal. I don't think it was a illegal signal by the receiver, but it happened pretty late, and Asheville's player was right there in front of him and just could not stop from making the hit.
Boy, this is a tremendous break for the Mountaineers because it's a 15-yard penalty. And so the Mountaineers.
Kicking team, 15 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
Mountaineers now have the ball on the 41-yard line. So Mountaineers with the football going right to left on your radio dial. And this will be a handoff to Fox trying to get to the outside. He will. To the 45, to the 50, still on his feet. And he's finally going to be down near the 6. Looks like an 11-yard gain. And Garrett Fox gets the 1st down.
Number 34, Ben Scott.
Garrett Fox has been a shifty runner, and it's been
First
mostly
down, Mountain.
between the tackles is where he has done his damage in the game tonight. It hasn't been around the edge.
And again, Tuscola gets into Asheville territory in this period. Last time, though, they threw an interception. Did Jared Penland. And Penland will keep it on the ground. It's Fox again, and this time he'll get 2 yards and then gets engulfed there. That's Ben Scott.
Garrett Fox.
An outstanding linebacker for the Cougars, who makes that stop only a short gain.
21, Vasily Paul.
But McDonough had slid down
And
and
number
filled the
34,
gap, and
Ben
Fox
Scott.
just made a nifty step to
Second
the
and 8.
outside and went right by McDonough after he had come down, crashing down the line.
2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. The ball is at the 47 of Asheville, and flags come down before the snap, and movement called on.
False start. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Called on Tuscola. I think I like that microphone on that on the referee.
Oh, it's great.
That needs to be in the athletic budget for all of the schools.
I'm finally having the time to look at some of the sizes of these Tuscola linemen. They've got some big guys up front, and that's one of the reasons why they keep handing it to Fox.
We're ticking down to the 5-minute mark. Period number 3. Tuscola 6, Asheville 6. Mountaineers have the football. Play action. Penland in trouble. Down he goes. He's sacked. Vasily Polk with the sack all the way back to the 39-yard line.
Third and 20.
Here comes a 3rd down and 20. And they'll hand the ball off, and it's right up the middle to Garrett Fox. Fox gets hit at the line of scrimmage, and down he goes. No gain.
That time he does not get around Tama McDonough, as that 6'5", 225-pound senior met him in the backfield, and he's going to cause Tuscola to punt the football.
So Tuscola will punt the ball back to Asheville. 1 man back deep for the Cougars. It's Finley who is standing near his 10-yard line. Here is the snap. The kick, this is a line drive kick. It's going to take a bounce, and it's going to bounce inside the 20, down near the 15. Finley did not make an effort to go after that ball. And so the Cougars will not have good field position to begin this drive. 3:35 to go in period number 3. Low-scoring game tonight from Asheville High School, as the Mountaineers of Tuscola have 6 and the Cougars of Asheville have 6.
Two offenses that are definitely still finding themselves, Conio, and we knew that the defenses were going to be ahead of the offenses in the first couple of weeks of this football season, especially with the short preseason, so no surprises there so far.
Reynolds 8, Irwin 8. They are playing the first quarter in that game, and now flags come down. Asheville's got too many players on the field.
Illegal substitution. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Court Radford, who is the head coach of the Cougars, is almost out to the numbers on the field, wondering what happened there. So it's a 1st and 15. And Derwin, the other part of that short season is you get some mental mistakes, and you're seeing them pop up here. Here's a jet sweep. Running with the football is McGahee, and McGahee is going to go out of bounds, maybe to the 9-yard line.
Really fine job of defense there by Jet Benson. He was able to string the running back all the way out to the sideline where he pushed him out of bounds. Good work on the edge by Jet Benson.
And there's a flag on the play, Derwin, where the runner went out of bounds, and they're going to pick up the flag. There's no penalty. So here comes a 2nd and long. And the ball is going to be marked. They'll scrimmage from the 8-yard line.
2nd and 14.
Asheville has the football on their own 8. Cannot make a mistake this deep in your territory. And it's going to be just a handoff up the middle that'll muster maybe a yard to the 10. And the Cougars are going to be conservative with the football here. Here comes a 3rd down and very long. To get a 1st down, the Cougars must get to the 24-yard line.
McConaughey Conley held on to the ball a long time in the backfield. It looked like he was having trouble deciding whether to give it or keep it. And that gave some Tuscola defenders time to close on the football.
Khalil Conley and the offense looking at a 3rd and long. 2 receivers to the near side of the field. Conley will operate out of the gun. A back to his right. He'll roll in that direction. Looking, the left-hander fires in the flat. That pass is caught by Cantor Clark. And Clark pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Darian Lunsford assisting him to the sideline. And Asheville will bring the punt team out as we hit the 2:30 mark in period number 3, tied at 6.
Yeah, Darian Lunsford just cut the legs right out of that receiver, really hit him right at the shoestrings, and that was the end of that run.
4th and 4.
Asheville does not have their punter on the field. William Boyd now racing out there. Play clock is down to 9. He'll have time to get set and punt the ball away.
Or will he?
Down to 2. They get the snap. It's a high snap. Here is the kick. It's angled to the far side of the field. It's caught by Jet Benson. Benson with some room. Benson still on his feet to the 40, to the 35. He's down at the 35 of Asheville. So Derwin, the short kick, and look at the field position for the Mountaineers. 1:46 to go in the 3rd.
Not for the great effort by Trey Reed, the senior, on that special teams. He caught him, kind of caught the running back from behind, and may have saved a touchdown.
Mountaineers get the football. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Jared Penland, the quarterback. And Penland is going to keep it himself, try to run to the outside. Penland makes 1-man move, but not a second. And he will be tripped up and get back to the original line of scrimmage. And I believe that was Ben Scott again. By the way, just realizing, Derwin, something unusual about this contest, both quarterbacks southpaws. Something you rarely see.
Hey, Kamari Jenkins was the Cougar that came up around the corner and made that stop.
Penland, the quarterback. Fox, the back to his right. And he will give it to Fox up the middle, 1st down. And Fox actually tripped up, does not get the 1st down. He's going to get about 3 yards, crossing the 30 to the 29.
That was the Ben Scott, Micah Ward 1-2 punch there from the Cougar defense.
Garrett Fox for the Cougars, tackled by, for the Mountaineers, tackled by number 44.
Here comes a 3rd down and short. And this is Derwin. This is 2-down territory. Mountaineers with the ball on the 29 of the Cougars. Tie game at 6. Penland puts Fortney in motion to the far side of the field. It'll be Fox up the middle, and he is mustering himself to the 25, to the 24. That's enough for a 1st down.
Garrett Fox.
So forget about going for it on 4th down. Fox does all the work there and gets the 1st down.
Conio, the Cougars have had trouble with quick hitters like that for the whole ball game. They've really got to find a way to stop that quick handoff inside between the tackles.
First and 10, the ball at the 24 of Asheville. Penland out of the gun. 2 receivers both sides. Penland fakes a handoff, now he's going to run up the middle, and he dives forward, and he'll get to the 19-yard line. And Derwin, that might just be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So a quick moving 3rd quarter, in part because we did not have any scores.
And we run the football. And
2nd and 5.
You're down to 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. And will Tuscola get a playoff? They're going to try to, and they will not. Okay, let's take a timeout. We're back with more in a moment on the Cougar Sports Network and the WNC Sports Network.
High Country Truck and Van, Western North Carolina's commercial truck center, specializing in quality, pre-owned, low-mileage, light-duty trucks, vans, and flatbeds. High Country Truck and Van is family-owned and operated, located at 1021 Charlotte Highway in Fairview. You can check them out online at highcountrytruckandvan.com or stop by the lot and see Rick for all of your commercial vehicle needs. Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of the Asheville Cougars. Pizza is open late, so stop by for one of their 28-inch pies or one of their massive slices of pizza. Pizza is located off of Millard Ave on Asheville's South Slope. Again, Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of your Asheville Cougars.
We are getting ready for the fourth quarter. Our game is tied at 6. Tuscola is moving the football, and they have a great opportunity here to untie this ball game. Knotted up at 6. And here we go, fourth quarter scoreboard presented by our great friend Catherine Morisani and Edward Jones, financial consultant. Here's a quick pass to the near side of the field. It's going to be caught for a short gain. Kane Fortney is tackled immediately. Again, we're calling number 34, Ben Scott. Boy, oh boy, Scott just seems to be everywhere, Derwin.
Conio, tonight's fourth quarter is brought to you by Pizza Pizza. Pizza is the official post-game destination for the Asheville Cougars. Pizza has 28-inch pies and massive slices.
Ooh!
Open late. Pizza is the official post-game destination for the Asheville Cougars.
Are we going there after the game? Are you going to buy me a pizza?
Well, that wasn't how I hoped you would end that series of sentences.
Here comes a third down and about 5 for Tuscola. Penland claps his hand hard trying to get the Cougars to jump, and now quickly a timeout. A timeout's going to be called by Tuscola. So we have 11 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Low-scoring game here. It's a defensive battle at Asheville. Tuscola leading our game. Tuscola and the Cougars are tied at 6.
United Federal Credit Union, with top-notch checking and savings accounts and low rates on mortgage or auto loans. UFCU's got you covered. United Federal Credit Union, we get you at United Federal Credit Union. Cool Mountain Realty is the premier solution for those looking to buy, sell, or build a home. With Cool Mountain Realty, you found your realtor, your stager, your designer, and your construction company. Cool Mountain Realty at coolmountainrealty.com. And finally, Arby's in the Burnett Restaurant Group, operators of 61 Arby's in North and South Carolina. Arby's, we have the meats.
Well, Derwin, big play coming up here for the Mountaineers. We've got a third down and about 4.5, maybe 5 yards. Penland, the quarterback for the Mountaineers. Out of the gun. Fox is the back to his left. 4 receivers in the pattern. He's back to throw, rolling to the far side of the field, lobbing it into the end zone. There's a man out there. Is he inbounds or is he out of the end zone? No call yet, and they are going to say touchdown. Finally a call, and it was Jesse Del Cambry who had to wait forever for that ball to fall, and he's in the end zone, in the back of the end zone. That's a touchdown.
Yeah, a lot of air under the football there, and Tuscola very fortunate that the officials saw it their way on the catch and bounce.
now an important extra point, Derwin, because it's a 6-point game. Want to make it 7. Let's see if Tuscola can get it. Oh, it's a bad snap, and they're not going to get the 2-point conversion. So the extra point is no good. And so our score, with 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, on the Catherine Morisani and Edward Jones Financial Consultant scoreboard, it is Tuscola 12 and Asheville 6.
And speaking of financial advisor Catherine Morisani, you know how much money you'll need in retirement? Catherine can help you refine your retirement strategy and take a look at all of your retirement accounts. Catherine Morisani is an Edward Jones financial advisor on Charlotte Highway in Fairview. Greenstone Media, they are a one-stop shop for digital marketing, web design, and search engine optimization. Our good friends at Greenstone Media. And Spherion Staffing, that's where each person's road to success looks different. So where do you want yours to lead? Spherion Staffing, 348-0390. Again, Spherion Staffing, 348-0390.
By the way, Derwin, when you folks are done listening to our game, you can pick up the conclusion of the Madison at North Buncombe game. They are in the second quarter. North Buncombe leads that game 20-0. And that game going on right now, and you can hear that game on the WNC Sports Network. 2 games this week for you. Cougars trailing 12-6. Here is the kick, and this is a squib kick, angled to the far side of the field. It's going to be taken at the 20-yard line, running to the near side of the field. That is Israel Walker. Walker still on his feet, crossing the 40 to the 45, and he's down at the 49-yard line. Good run there. And what a break for the Cougars as Tuscola squibs the kick to prevent a long return. And what happens? They get a long return and now a short field for Court Radford and the Cougars.
Asheville ball carrier finally dragged down by tight end, number 10, Ezra Burgess from behind.
Derwin Reynolds and Irwin are tied at 15. They are playing the third quarter there. We're in the fourth here, 12-6. Tuscola with the lead. Rolling to the near side of the field. There's running room. And a nice gain for Khalil Conley as he crosses the 40, and he's going to get to the 37, and Conley moves the sticks. That's a first down.
That's a nice piece of open field running by Khalil Conley. So one of the reasons he's getting those snaps is he has got some ability to create in space, and that's what he just did for the Cougars.
3 receivers to the far side of the field. Conley in the gun, a back to his right. And a delayed draw that is almost fumbled by the back, who gets clobbered in the backfield. Lamarius Jones had trouble with the handoff, and he loses yardage all the way to the 42-yard line.
Number 6, Lamarius Jones, tackled by
3 white jerseys in the backfield then, causing a lot of problems for the Cougars. Throw in that bobbled exchange. That's not a good one for Asheville.
Derwin, this could be 4-down territory. It's 2nd down and 15. Cougars down 12-6 here. Back to throw. Here's a pass across the middle. That's caught. And gaining yardage to the 29. That's a gain of about 13 yards. Nice pass there by Conley. And that pass is caught by Bentley. And here comes a 3rd down and short, Derwin. You've got a 3rd down and maybe 2 here.
That feeling was wrapped up quickly by Michael Ward, but that was only after he'd done some damage with the target.
Third down and short. About 2 yards for the Cougars. They'll hand it off up the middle. First down, Cougars. At least it should be a first down. Let's see where they're going to mark the ball, Derwin. This is awfully close.
Number 6, Lamarius Jones for the Cougars.
And they may have to bring the sticks out to look at this. I thought it was a first down.
By number 54.
And the officials are going to say no. It's a 4th down. 4th down and half a yard for the Cougars here. And I think the officials want to bring the sticks out. And they'll do that right now, Derwin.
Hey, there's still time to become a sponsor of the WNC Sports Network. Each year we broadcast over 65 football, basketball, baseball, and softball games. For advertising information, you can call us at 828-779-2270 for more details. Again, 828-779-2270. We still can pick you up as an advertiser on the WNC Sports Network, and we're so excited that we're getting to do things like add our audio to video streams for the Cougar Sports Network like we're doing here tonight.
Yeah, Derwin, we are very excited. We'll be doing this for all the Cougar home games this year. You will be able to hear our broadcast on the Cougar Sports Network all season long. Big thank you to Sanita Warren-Dixon, who is the athletic director here, for allowing us to be part of the broadcast for those of you watching on the YouTube channel. Okay, here comes a 4th and inches, and it's Ben Scott, who is one of the linebackers, and he's going to lean forward. Second effort, Derwin, I think he's got it.
He was in the pile, and he spun around on his back and continued to backpedal. And it was that effort that got the first down for the Cougars. Hey, tonight's 4th quarter, don't forget, it's brought to you by Pizza Pizza. Pizza is the official post-game destination for the Asheville Cougars. Pizza has 28-inch pies and massive slices. Open late, they are the official post-game destination for the Asheville Cougars.
Play action, and in trouble, and down goes Conley, the quarterback. He's down back at the 31-yard line. Talk about a big defensive play. The Mountaineers just got one there. That brings it all the way back to the 31. Big loss there of 7 yards.
It's 2nd and 15.
8:18 running clock, 4th quarter. 12-6. Tuscola with the lead on the Cougars. Conley rolling near side, wants to go deep. He will fire, and the pass is incomplete, but there's a flag down.
That flag is down.
Intended receiver was Hef Finley, and we'll see what the call is. There was a lot of contact, Derwin, inside the 5-yard line. Oh, this is a huge call here.
So the official didn't like the contact from the defensive back from Tuscola with Finley right at the goal line.
And Derwin, this is a 10-yard mark-off, but not an automatic first down, and it's not a placement foul like it is in the pros.
Pass interference. Defense. 15 yards from the spot. 15 yards from the previous spot.
That knowledge.
Results in a first down.
So the yardage was enough to get them the first down. It's not an automatic first down, but the yardage gets it to them. And so now Asheville's got the ball at the 16.
That knowledge of the rules across the various levels of play is why they pay you the big bucks here.
That's right.
The WNC Sports
That's
Network.
right. Fake handoff. Actually, it is handed off. And Cougars are going to run the football to about the 11-yard line.
Hey, Conyo, that is a great first down play inside the red zone.
Tackle is by number 35, Greg Harrison.
That's a great first down play anywhere, but especially in the red zone.
2nd down and 5. 7:35 to go, 4th quarter. 12-6. Tuscola with the lead. The Cougars are knocking on the door, though. Here's a bobbled snap. Hand off to the first man through, and there's nothing there. Good tackle, Nick Baker, for the Mountaineers. But Derwin, that snap came to quarterback Conley, and he almost looked like he wasn't ready for it.
Big stop by Tuscola's number 54. And That is what blew up that play.
Here comes a third down, and we'll call it 6. Rolling to the near side of the field. Conley fires into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, Cougars! Trevante McGahee with the catch. And we're tied at 12 with the extra point to come. And William Boyd will come on to try to give the Cougars a 1-point lead. He's an outstanding field goal kicker. Good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. The kick is, it is good. We've got 6:54 to go in the fourth quarter. 13-12 Asheville with the lead. Back with more after this.
High Country Truck and Van. Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of the Asheville Cougars. Pizza is open late, so stop by for one of their 28-inch pies or one of their massive slices of pizza. Pizza is located off of Millard Ave on Asheville's South Slope. Again, Pizza Pizza, the official post-game destination of your Asheville Cougars.
Open and open. With Derwin Williams, I'm Connie Costanzo. Those of you joining us on the Cougar Sports Network, 13-12 is our score. The Cougars with the 1-point lead. Here is the kick. It's going to be angled to angled to the near side of the field, goes out of bounds. It's caught by the receiver. Tuscola is going to get the football, but all the way back near the 5-yard line, Derwin.
That's a tough break for Tuscola. You know, you got that ball coming at you, and you're in the corner of the field. And Tuscola just made a tough choice there that's going to put them very much behind the 8 ball here as they start this drive.
Yes, they are, and they have a long way to go, Derwin. They've got 95 yards to go. The ball is at the 5-yard line. Mountaineers football. They will keep it on the ground. It's Fox, and he's hit in the backfield. He lost a yard. Oh, the Cougars were there, seeing the play, and again, it's 34, the senior, Ben Scott. And tonight, Ben Scott has been great Scott.
2nd and 12.
Wow. Those are the moments that I wait for here in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, that's why they're paying me the big bucks, Derwin.
It's that 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
The rules and the puns.
The limo is waiting for us outside, by the way.
As usual.
2nd down. Rolling to the far side of the field is Penland. He's just going to lob it up and throw it out of bounds. That's an incomplete pass. Derwin, there's not a receiver in that area. Penland is going to get called for grounding the football. This will be grounding the football on Penland. There was no receiver in the area where he threw the football, and Jared Penland's going to get called for grounding the football. The officials have thrown the flag. They're conferring inside the 5-yard line.
I think the Black Hats are saying that there was a Tuscola receiver. The judgment there is that receiver was probably 15 yards beyond where they threw the ball.
Oh, wow. They're going to pick up the flag.
Yeah, so the White Hat decided to listen to those Black Hats and change the call.
I'll tell you what, Derwin, I don't know about that. That is a break for Tuscola. There was no one in that vicinity. But they pick up the flag, and here comes a 3rd and 12. The Mountaineers still not out of trouble here. Penland out of the gun, a back to his left, that's Fox. back to throw, in the end zone, pump fake, now rolling to the far side of the field. Penland just going to lob it deep, and it's going to be tipped around and incomplete. Oh, dangerous play that was almost caught. Jet Benson was there, one of the receivers. He almost caught it on the tip, and if he did, Derwin, he's still running.
Yeah, and Lamarius Jones almost made the interception and instead tipped the ball, like Conyo said.
Fourth down, Tuscola has to kick it back to Asheville with 5:55 to go in the fourth on the Catherine Morisani and Edward Jones financial consultant. 13-12, Asheville with the lead. Mason Baker is in the end zone. He will punt it away. And this is a short line drive kick. It's going to take a bounce, and it's going to fall at the 40, roll to the 42. Short field for the Cougars. We've got 5 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the fourth. Asheville with the lead and the football, 13-12.
You know, Connie, I'm a little bit surprised that Asheville didn't go harder for the punt block then. They had the punter 5 yards deep in the end zone. A big play there could have really changed the tide of the game. Hey, listen, Griffin Waste Services is the place to go for dumpster rental, junk removal services, and portable toilet rentals. Call Griffin Waste Services, 281-4549.
Cougars can, with a score here, wrap up a win. Here's a handoff to Lamarius Jones. Good running for Jones across the 40. He'll get across the 35. He's down to the 34. Boy, when you're trying to run the clock out, first play from scrimmage, you get 8 yards. That's not too shabby.
Yeah, and that's a side of running I haven't seen from Lamarius Jones. He really put his nose down there and broke through a tackle and looked like a fullback on that play.
And the officials are going to call timeout and stop the clock. And I don't know why, but they have called timeout. And did Tuscola call a timeout? Well, I'm not certain. Asheville and Tuscola are back on the field, so they'll restart the clock now, and now it's running under 5:15 to go in the fourth. 13-12 Asheville. Jones again, the ball handler, up the middle, across the 30. He'll get to about the 28-yard line. That's enough, Derwin, for a first down.
Hey, Jones following the block of sophomore Tanner Graham, 6'1", 267 pounds. That's a big sophomore. And Asheville showing some good work up front by the offensive line.
And the Cougars now can play keep away here and milk the clock. Under 5 minutes to go. Asheville leading 13-12. Court Radford, first-year coach of the Cougars, looking for his first win as the Asheville head man. Ball is at the 29 of Tuscola. Far hash snap coming here for Penland. And Penland hands off. It's Jones, 2 hands on the ball. He'll get across the 25. He gets to the 20, what's that, the 24-yard line. And again, good gaping hole. Cougars take advantage of it, and they get a 6-yard run.
That time it's Garrett Martin, a senior, who pulled from the right side of the line and led the ball carrier very well for the Cougars.
Second down and 4 as now we're under 4 minutes to go. Do the Cougars put the ball in the air at all? Play clock is down to 5. Penland looking at it, snaps it, and it's another handoff. And it's again Jones. And this time he's tripped up, doesn't get much. Kane Fortney, a safety, came up to make the play after a yard gain. Third down and a long 2 for Asheville.
Jones paused in the backfield. He was waiting for the blocking to set up. And when he did that, Connor Medina just ambushed him from behind for Tuscola.
Third and short coming up. Jones is the back to the left of the quarterback, Jared Penland. Play clock ticking down to 5. It's down to 4. There's the snap, and now whistles. And do we have a timeout called by Asheville?
Timeout, Asheville.
We do have a timeout. So 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go in period number 4. The Cougars trying to hang on. They lead this ball game 13-12.
Hey fans, don't forget tonight's fourth quarter is brought to you by Pizza Pizza. Pizza is the official post-game destination for the Asheville Cougars. Pizza has 28-inch pies and massive slices. Open late, Pizza is the official post-game destination for the Asheville Cougars. And Canio Costanzo's pocket, no.
So Derwin, when we go to Pizza, are you putting, what is your topping of choice?
Asparagus.
What?
I thought you'd like that.
I am a plain guy.
Anything but pepperoni.
You don't like pepperoni?
No.
So
No
you would put pineapple?
It'd be okay. I'd rather have broccoli and spinach, maybe some bacon, chicken. That'd all work.
All right. We'll have to
caramelized onions. Gotta have the caramelized onions.
Cougars got to get a first down here. And here's a running play. Quarterback Conley leaning forward near the 19 as he faked a handoff. And we'll see if he's got the first down. The officials are saying they're going to look at this and now stop the clock. With 2:55 to go in the fourth, Asheville 13, Tuscola 12. And they will bring the sticks out. And they're going to measure. This will be awfully, awfully close. Talk about a big play. This one is enormous.
Canio, the Tuscola offense has looked so different in the second half. They ran so many plays out of a heavy formation, and it was always on the right side. They had two backs directly behind right offensive tackle, right tight end, and they just kept running out of that formation. This half, it's been much more of a spread offense.
Derwin, one of the other games going on tonight is at Irwin High School. Reynolds 22, Irwin 15. They're playing the second quarter there. The offenses are putting some points on the board. Here, bit of a defensive struggle. 13-12, Asheville with the lead over Tuscola. Cougars are driving, trying to run the clock out here. Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. And they've got the football inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Do the Cougars. Khalil Conley out of the gun, and Conley will hand off up the middle. Lamarius Jones will get maybe 2-3 yards, and now timeout is going to be called very quickly by Tuscola, stopping the clock with 2:28 to go. By the way, friends, want to remind you we've got a huge rivalry game coming up next week on the WNC Sports Network, as we will be at R.L. Dalton Stadium, as Reynolds will host T.C. Robertson. And we'll have the ball game for you on the WNC Sports Network. We'll go on the air at 6:45. So Robertson and Reynolds, Friday night on the WNC Sports Network.
WNC Sports Network says thank you to the United Federal Credit Union. Top-notch checking and savings accounts, low rates on mortgage or auto loans. UFCU's got you covered. United Federal Credit Union, we get you.
And now movement by one of the offensive linemen for Asheville. And we'll see what the call is here.
Good ball. Ball start. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So that penalty is on Asheville. So here comes a second down and 13 with 2:28 to go in the ball game. Cougars get another first down, and they could take a couple knees, and that would be the ball game. Things are a little different here. Conley, the quarterback. And he is going to hand off. And big running room there for Jones. Jones is inside the 15, inside the 10. He's still going. He's down to the 3-yard line. Tuscola says the ball is out, and they have the football, and they do! Tuscola gets the football A turnover, and the Mountaineers have got the football, and they are still alive. What a chain and turn of events.
What a tough break for Lamarius Jones. He lost his helmet in the scrum there, 2 yards away from the goal line. I think he was arguing that the ball was down, but that's not the way the officials saw it. And this all happened after an incredible run by Jones and also a great effort by his teammates who just kept pushing him along towards the goal line.
Jared Penland, the quarterback. And Penland, and we're going to get whistles before the snap. And a timeout's going to be called by Asheville with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go in period number 4. A fantastic finish here at Asheville.
Fans, you can always hear the WNC Sports Network on demand. Just check out our website, WNCSportsNetwork.com, and scroll below the video for a link where you can relive some of the best games in our past 5 seasons. That's right, 5 years of the WNC Sports Network. Those games all archived on our website. So it's not just about live high school action from the Mountain Athletic Conference. It's also about accessibility of archived games as well on the WNC Sports Network.
And Derwin, I'll remind everybody, you will never be asked to pay to listen to a game either live or if you listen to the games on demand. And again, you can go back at any point in time and listen to any of the games.
So if you got a family member here and you've got a athlete in the family that did a lot of great things and you want to hear it over and over again, you can do that with us.
So Tuscola gets the football back. They're trailing by a point. 2:17 to go in the game, but the ball is on their own 3. They'll hand the ball off to Fox. Up the middle, there's a hole across the 10. He'll get to the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Clock is ticking away. 2:06, 2:05 to go.
Connie, the first thing I did on that run was try to remember if Garrett Fox is a senior or not, and I assume that he is because of how composed he was on that run.
2nd down and 2. It'll be a play action. Penland will fire. Pass is going to be tipped and incomplete. Oh, my goodness. Man was open in the flat on the far side of the field. Ezra Burgess could not hang on to the football, and Burgess is down. He got popped after dropping that football.
Burgess took a big hit from Heff Finley on that play, and it was Finley's presence that may have had a whole lot to do with him dropping the football.
And he's on the sideline right now. He's not happy that he could not hang on to that game. By the way, big thank you to our video technician, Sebastian Gant, who's helping us out here on the Cougars Sports Network. Don't forget, all home Asheville Cougar games, you will be able to hear the broadcast, our broadcast from the WNC Sports Network on the Cougars Sports Network. Big thank you to Sebastian for helping us out tonight. Here's a 3rd and 2. Penland rolling to the far side of the field. He will fire, and that is incomplete. A receiver slipped around the 10-yard line. Jesse Del Cambri fell down. The pass was short. And Derwin, you're looking at a 4th and 2, and of course Tuscola must go for it here. With 1:42 to go in the game, Asheville leading 13-12.
This is the ball game. Could be the ball game.
See if they give it to Fox up the middle. No, they're going to throw it. Penland fires far side of the field. Pass caught. 1st down across the 20 to the 21. Tuscola will rush to the line of scrimmage. Clock stopped. 1:35 to go in the game. A 1st and 10. The ball be marked on the far hash. Penland, the quarterback. Clock ticking away. 90 seconds to go in the game. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Penland is back, rolling to the far side of the field. He will lob it deep downfield, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Incomplete. Del Cambri was the intended receiver. Clock is now stopped. There's a $1:20 to go in the game.
I'm going back to that previous play, Conyo, that 4th down play. That was a gutsy play call by the offensive coordinator at Tuscola. And that worked well. That was the bubble screen. A lot of risk in that play. That's something that can easily be a pick six. And they executed and got that first down.
2nd and 10 for Tuscola. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Fox is now a sidecar to the right. Penland claps his hands. Back to throw, flags down. And this play is all coming back, and we'll see if this is a false start on the offense. Let's hear the call. And indeed, that is the case. So Derwin, it's now 1st and 15. The ball is all the way back at the 15-yard line. Tuscola's got a long way to go if they're going to take the lead in this game. It's 13-12 Asheville. 3 receivers again to the near side of the field. Fox a sidecar to the right of Penland, who's back to throw. He's going to step up. Penland in trouble. He's going to try to run away from pressure. He cannot. He is tripped up at about the 16, 17-yard line. And there's a gain of about 2 yards, and now a quick timeout's called by Tuscola. You're down to 66 seconds to go in the ball game.
So Landon Miller comes up with the big tackle near the sideline, but it was Asheville's Tama McDonough who really blew that play up and made Jared Penland uncomfortable on that play.
Score update in the second quarter. North Buncombe leads Madison 20-0.
66 seconds to go in our ball game. Court Radford looking for his first victory as the head coach of the Cougars. And Derwin, it has not been pretty. But it's not been a Bo Derek, if you know what I mean.
Not a lot of big plays in this game.
No.
And that was there's been more really in the second half than in the first half. First half was very hard-nosed, smash-mouth football from Tuscola in the first half for sure.
A 3rd down and 13. The ball is at the 17 for Tuscola. Penland back to throw. Rolling to the far side of the field. He will fire high and incomplete. Dangerous throw, trying to get the ball in the hands of Darian Lunsford. Here comes 4th and 13, and Derwin here is the ball game with 1:02 to go in the contest on the Catherine Morisani and Edward Jones Financial Consultant scoreboard.
So another chance for the Cougars to end it. They had one. Tuscola converted. Here's another chance for Asheville to win the game on this play.
Penland goes to one of the receivers and says something to him. 4th and 13. 4 receivers in the pattern. 3 rush. Penland steps up and he's sacked. Back at the 10-yard line, and that's going to do it. Kamari Jenkins makes the hit. That should be the ball game with 58.4 seconds to go. Court Radford's going to get his first win as the head coach of the Cougars.
And fans, we want you to stay with us, but as you are heading out, remember, tonight's 4th quarter is brought to you by Pizza Pizza. Pizza is the official post-game destination for the Asheville Cougars. Pizza has 28-inch pies, and that means massive slices. Open late, Pizza is the official post-game destination for the Asheville Cougars.
58.59. Is that 58 or 59 seconds there, Derwin?
That's 58.4.
Okay. Cougars can take a couple of knees. They'll go into that victory formation and take a couple of knees, and that'll do it after this timeout concludes. By the way, let's give you some scoring updates. There's another game going on the WNC Sports Network. It is in Weaverville, North Buncombe hosting Madison, and the Blackhawks lead that game 20-0. Other scores, Reynolds now with a bigger lead on Irwin. It's 29-15. They're playing the second quarter there. And I'll give you some other scores. As Asheville takes one knee, they'll have to do this one more time. North Henderson, and it's a final. The Knights go to West Henderson and they knock off the Falcons. Final score there, 13-8. Low scoring game there. The Cougars take another knee here, and that's it. The Cougars win the ball game. They do not have to take another snap. It wasn't pretty, but Court Radford and the Cougars will take it. 13-12, your final score here from Memorial Stadium in Asheville.
Connie, it was a pretty basic game offensively from both teams, and that's just where we are. You know, again, these coaches have not had nearly as much time with these players as they normally have. At this point in the season, everything's different, and tonight the Cougars adjusted to those differences and those challenges just a little bit better than the Mountaineers did. The winner of the game.
We're back one more time at Asheville High School with Derwin Williams, Sebastian Gant. I'm Connie O. Costanzo. Big thank you to Sebastian, who's our video coordinator tonight, and also to Justin Polizzi, who, along with Sunita Warren-Dixon, allowing us to basically sandwich together and allowing us to add the audio to the video that many of you are watching on the Cougar Sports Network YouTube page. And Derwin, Court Radford gets his first victory of his career as the head coach here at Asheville.
Hey, it's all about that win giving you confidence, and this is something that Coach Radford can build on. They will use that as a big positive in this week's practice as they prepare for week 3 of 7 in the Mountain Athletic Conference.
Derwin, a couple of score updates to give you. Another game that you can hear on the WNC Sports Network. North Buncombe is going to pick up their first win of the year. They are leading Madison 47-0 in that contest. Other scores involving schools in the Western Mountain Athletic Conference. Score change, by the way, it's 47-14 in that ball game. Okay, so other scores, they're at the half at Irwin. Reynolds 29, Irwin 15. North Henderson travels to West Henderson, and they knock off the Falcons. 13-8 is the final score there. And those are the games that are being played tonight here in the Western Mountain Athletic Conference. So that is going to wrap things up for us here at Asheville High School. For those of you watching on the Cougar Sports Network, thank you so much for doing that. And if you've never heard of the WNC Sports Network, we certainly appreciate you listening, and we hope you listen to one of our other games down the road. So for Derwin Williams, Sebastian Gant, I'm Connie L. Costanzo. Have a wonderful Friday night, everybody. And we will talk to you again Friday night. Our game will be T.C. Robertson at Reynolds High School. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great night. This has been the WNC Sports Network.